When we think about foods that raise the risk of stroke, most people imagine salty fast food or sugary snacks. But new research shows that several everyday foods, one sitting right now in millions of kitchens, can quietly increase stroke risk in older adults. Today we explore the real science, the hidden mechanisms inside the body, and what every senior should know to protect their brain and heart. Stroke is now the second leading cause of death worldwide and one of the top causes of long-term disability. According to the American Heart Association, adults over 60 are 3 times more likely to experience a stroke than those under 45. But here's the surprising part. Up to 80% of strokes can be prevented through lifestyle and dietary changes, and the foods you eat every single week may be silently influencing your risk. Let's begin with the most researched and most dangerous offender, sodium-dense foods, especially processed and packaged items. A Harvard School of Public Health analysis across 26 years found that high sodium intake directly increases blood pressure, the #1 cause of stroke. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because kidney function naturally declines with age, making it harder for the body to flush excess salt. When sodium accumulates, blood vessels stiffen and pressure rises. This combination triggers what doctors call vascular stress, a major stroke trigger. The second category is processed meats, foods like sausages, hot dogs, bacon, and cold cuts. The World Health Organization classifies these meats as Group 1 carcinogens, but their impact on stroke is equally alarming. Processed meats contain high levels of nitrites and nitrites. In young adults, the body can usually break down these compounds, but after 60, blood vessel elasticity decreases and nitrate metabolism slows down. A study in Stroke, Journal of the American Heart Association, found that just 2 servings of processed meat a week were associated with a 23% higher risk of ischemic stroke. The chemicals increase inflammation, thicken the blood, and can cause plaque to rupture inside arteries. Next are high sugar foods, soft drinks, pastries, sweetened cereals, and desserts. Excess sugar raises triglycerides, promotes weight gain, and fuels insulin resistance. But the real danger for seniors is something called glycation, a process where sugar molecules bond to proteins in blood vessels, causing them to stiffen and narrow. This dramatically increases the risk of clot formation. A 2019 study from the University of Oxford found that people with high sugar consumption had up to 44% higher stroke risk. For seniors, this risk is amplified because blood vessel repair slows with age. But not all risky foods taste sweet or salty. One of the most surprising contributors is trans fat, found in many baked goods, margarines, and fried foods. Even though many countries have restricted trans fats, they still appear in imported snacks and older packaged products. Trans fats raise LDL, the harmful cholesterol, and lower HDL, the protective cholesterol. This deadly combination can block arteries. Research from the Nurses' Health Study showed that women consuming the most trans fats had a 39% higher risk of stroke. For seniors, even small amounts can be dangerous due to reduced vascular flexibility. Another overlooked danger is pickled and fermented foods high in sodium, such as pickled cucumbers, kimchi, salted fish, and preserved vegetables. While these foods may seem harmless, their sodium concentration is often extreme. Seniors who eat pickled foods daily show higher rates of hypertension and stroke. A massive study from the Chinese Center for Disease Control found that people who consumed pickled foods more than 3 times a week had a 27% higher risk of hemorrhagic stroke, the most deadly type. Alcohol also plays a significant role. After 60, the body processes alcohol differently. Even moderate drinking can raise blood pressure and thin the blood, leading to a dangerous combination. Studies published in The Lancet show that adults over 60 who consume alcohol daily have a significantly higher risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic stroke. The brain becomes more vulnerable, dehydration happens faster, and nighttime blood pressure spikes become more common. Finally, we come to the silent, most underestimated dietary danger: dehydration. Not drinking enough water thickens the blood, increases clotting risk, and strains the cardiovascular system. Seniors naturally have a weaker thirst response, meaning the brain doesn't always signal when water is needed. Dehydration is connected to morning strokes, events that occur after a night of low fluid intake. Research shows that mild dehydration can increase stroke risk by 30% or more. So what does this mean for seniors? It means awareness is power. It means simple dietary changes can drastically improve brain health, and it means prevention is far more effective than treatment. Doctors now recommend limiting processed meats, reducing sodium, avoiding trans fats, controlling sugar intake, and staying hydrated consistently throughout the day. They encourage diets rich in leafy greens, whole grains, berries, nuts, olive oil, fish, and potassium-rich foods, all shown to reduce stroke risk. The Mediterranean and DASH diets are consistently ranked the best for heart and brain health in adults over 60. The science is clear. Your plate can either be your medicine or your risk factor. The good news is that it's never too late to change. Even small adjustments made today can protect the brain tomorrow. Your health is not just in your doctor's hands. It's in your daily choices, and every choice counts.